So much on the line. The build-up has been intense, and now we just can't wait for it all to begin. It's anyone's guess, though, which team will come out on top in front of a packed house. And we're live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you is live cup action. It's Almeria, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie, and maybe even a massive surprise.
And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
They are losing possession. Romero on the ball. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. It's with Romero. Well, a good tackle. Real might threaten on the flank. He could pick out a teammate. Haaland! Well, he opted for power, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, I think that should have been a goal. He's wasted a big chance there.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. They've given it away. Mbaba. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And playing it back. Erling Haaland! Vigorous defending. Haaland able to get his body in the way. So the corner played into the box. And the problem not completely solved. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Most likely off target. And that'll be a throw-in. Well, sitting deep here. Almost inviting the pressure. What can Real do from this position? A fine reading of the situation. Montes. Good use of advantage. Ion Lopi. Now Romero with it. What to like about that pass? Oh, breezing past him. Not a particularly strong challenge. Still possibilities. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Carvajal. Jude Bellingham. Haaland. Gonna get a try. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
There to take it away. Carlos Fernandez. The save was a good one. Who's going to get on the end of it? Haaland. And now Rodrigo. So nearing the half-time break, and Real Madrid with a bit of work to do. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Well, they know they need to stop him. And pull back. Courtois with the easy save. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Mbaba. Well, possession ceded. A lot of internet and newspaper talk about Newcastle United in the last few days. Well, we need to talk.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Haaland. And playing it through. Will it be? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Melero. Advantage played. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
And a substitution in the offing. And Bellingham. Rodrigo. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him, as you said.
And cleared off the line. Robertoni. And the referee playing advantage. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. He's in behind. Superb chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. There to take it away. Into the last 15 minutes of action.
Well, the players should be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
Well, another treat from La Liga coming up for you. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
10 minutes to go then. Centelles. Melero. On the ball, Vieira. Good pull one back here. Not out of the woods yet. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Incisive pass. Just needs to stay calm. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Robertoni. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Given away by Real Madrid. Vieira. Oh, a fine block. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, striking the cross. And the final whistle is sounded. Real Madrid go marching on.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance.